right. Everybody's favorite hippy-dippy quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, is back in the news headlines once again with his decision imminent on what he is going to do next season. Will he stay? Will he go? Is he going to stay in Green Bay? Is he going to retire or possibly play somewhere else for the first time in his career? But of course, he's going to go about this decision-making process in the most Aaron Rodgers way possible. Speaking with Pat McAfee, making his weekly appearance on the Pat McAfee Show, the quarterback talked about what is going into his decision-making process. He's truly not there yet, but he has a plan, and of course, it's the most Aaron Rodgers plan ever. Let's listen.
Well, I'm still in the art of contemplation about my future, so I'm
Is that real? Are we really contemplating playing football again still? Is that like a heavy thought? Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. I just assumed because the way you've given answers, it's like foregone conclusion. But you have told us numerous times you haven't got through that portion of your decision making yet. So that seems surprising to me right there. That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing, 100%. And that's why I think it's going to be important to get through this week and then, to take my my isolation retreat and just to be able to contemplate all things my future and then make a decision that I feel like is best for me moving forward and in the highest interest of my happiness and then move forward.
What's isolation retreat? We're just going into a cave?
Are you not going to talk? You're not going to speak? One of those things?
Yeah, is it just you in there? And if you're just in there alone, do you know how many days you're in there? Are you taking an iPad, a book? Are we able to reach you?
What?
Is there good
It's 4 nights of complete darkness.
What? You go to Alaska?
Not Alaska, no. I've been to Alaska. That's a beautiful state. That's a lot
Are
of
you
fun.
locked in?
Where is it?
You're not locked in. No, you can leave if you can't do it. You can just walk out the door. But it's a darkness retreat.
Wow.
And I've had a number of friends who've done it and had some profound experiences, and it's something that's been on my radar for a few years now, and I felt like it'd be awesome to do regardless of where I was leaning after this season. So it's been on the calendar for months and months and months, and it's coming up in a couple weeks.
Okay, so he's going into a darkness retreat, going to be in isolation 4 days. What is this, like Bird Box here? He's going to be covering up, can't see anything. He's going to be looking around, searching. Who knows? But what an Aaron Rodgers decision to make. Talking about how it's been a massive impact on people's lives he's been around. This is crazy. Now, I'm all for, the ayahuasca trips, the journey, spiritual journeys, but this one's even a little bit out there for me. But hey, at least he's going to have food and water delivered through a slot to him, and there's a bathroom for him to use, because God forbid we don't want him going all over the place in the middle of a tiny house where you can't see anything.
So you walk into a room for 4 days, or is it a cave?
It's a room. It's a little house, yeah.
And they just kind of black out the window, brrr, everything's dropped down, and then there's somebody like in there administering like sounds and what we're going through, options. Of
There's a two-way
mirror.
No, like a little slot that they'll drop in some food for you, but it's isolation and darkness. No, no music, no nothing.
Are they recording you and your actions?
How many people are in there?
Just myself. Isolation.
Oh. Holy shit.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you had some random stranger in a corner you couldn't see.
I thought it was a group. I thought it was like a group.
Or trying to battle for the toilet in the darkness with somebody.
So they're the one. So
is there a bathroom or you wearing a diaper?
I think you can wear adult diapers if you want, but there's actually a bathroom. Yeah.
But what an Aaron Rodgers decision. I love that he just likes to go off the reservation when it comes to these major decisions in his career. I'm honestly thinking if he's leaning this way, that he's probably going to retire. But hey, you never know. He could come back. You know what? Actually, I'm going to change that right now. Tom Brady retired. Aaron Rodgers is not retiring the same year as Tom Brady. He's going to want his own Hall of Fame induction ceremony. He does not want to be overshadowed by the GOAT because, Tom Brady already has all the accomplishments over Rodgers and the head-to-head wins. So he's going to want to go out in his own term. So he's playing at least one more year. I'm going to put that down on the bank, but probably not in Green Bay. Now, he did go on to say that Green Bay does control his contract. He is under contract in Green Bay, but Green Bay is really looking forward to move on from him. They're going to give Jordan Love a spin. They got to start moving towards the next step in their future. They're not very close to a Super Bowl, it doesn't feel like. They didn't beat the Lions at home to even get into the playoffs this year. Now, they got a nice young core of receivers, but they're really not quite there yet. So I think you can get a nice haul for Rodgers, ship him to Vegas, ship him to the New York Jets. They made it very clear that he is going to an AFC team and not an NFC team. But of course, Rodgers got to grab the headlines talking to his boy Pat McAfee, but then he did give some insight on the Super Bowl coming up. I'll give it to Rodgers. Had some great analysis on the Super Bowl, talked about the line play, talking about the Eagles and the Chiefs. Eagles dominate up front in that offensive line, so it should be tough for the Chiefs. But hey, Patrick Mahomes is magic. They got to get a lead, play ahead with a lead early. So hey, if Rodgers is done, maybe he'll move into a broadcasting or an analyst career because it was pretty good stuff for him. It's always interesting with this guy. There's never a dull moment. He's always grabbing the headlines, but absolutely absurd way to go about making this decision. I hope the best for him. Really, I hope he just leaves my division. I'm sick and tired of beating this old man up, but it should be a very interesting decision. This is the next big domino to fall this upcoming offseason. Brady's already out. Rodgers is the big quarterback linchpin, so it'll be really interesting to see what he decides to do, if he's going to play somewhere else, who's going to go make a move for him out there at quarterback. How much are you willing to give up to get a guy like Aaron Rodgers? He's got one, maybe 2 seasons left in him. So very interesting story, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What's he going to do? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Is it all over for the big man himself? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share this video with your friends, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.